A Ghanaian starts a startup and he gives it out to somebody, there's nothing wrong. Because, like Pizza Man, as you are talking about, he has 5%. But it's surprised that maybe when he was having 100% stake, if we may not be making the money, he's making us again the 5%. The second thing is that Africans, including myself, we have to protect it. Oh, the business is for my grandfather, so let us maintain the family culture. So if the business is collapsing and we are still holding on to it, like the one like I said, experience system guys sold it to an American. When they sold it, they didn't invest the money. They diversified into real estate because that is why they feel their capacity to help them. Our problem here is with capacity. So if I know my capacity can help me grow my business, but I can sell the business and make profit and move into something else, I can do it. Let me give you another example. Zoom Live. Sorry to say, I'm not going to say, it's a commercial school leader. He started as a printing press. He now is not into waste management. He didn't do anything about sanitation. What we need to do is that we need to think outside the box. He has the money, so he has the he's bringing in experts. Our problem is that I want to go to register and I'm a business development consultant. The biggest business structure real estate is sole proprietorship. I gave a speech at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel last 3 days. I was like, they were clapping. Everyone, I think that everyone wants to become CEO. But business is not about the title. You understand me? If your capacity is said that you have to play the role of the neck, play the role of the neck. Another example I give is that all of us have to walk on our feet to get to somewhere. But when my feet brought me from my home to this place, this is my mom from my head that is doing a decision. So if you are supposed to play the hand of the Lord, play it. But somebody wants to start the business and grow into something, and the past, you remember. The history of Uber, like, was kind of like different. So it was called Uber Packers. But it's not for you, are not to give me the fullness own it. So I say, let's not discourage startups from selling. That's why we have business and acquisition. My capacity don't allow me to do anything in the history of startup. All over the world, most startups don't go beyond 5 years. You understand? It's like when a crop. It is a challenge. And the challenge is that sometimes, like COVID came, business is about uncertainties. You got all the projections, you are 100% sure that this business will grow to this stage. But something happens all of a sudden, and then the whole thing changes, and you don't have that capacity, you don't have that knowledge. To go back to go and acquire that knowledge, it will draw you back. So if I would sell the business for $100,000, and then I can go into farming, it's better for me than to hold on to the business and then I die of stress. I hope you understand. So let's not discourage them. If I can go to some level and somebody can continue, continue. The only thing is that we must have a system whereby the economy is growing but diversified. If you look at Burkina Faso, you know where the problem is in Burkina Faso. They raised a ban on the grain. And then the whole Ghana was shaking. We have more fertile lands than Burkina. So why are they progressing? So if somebody is coming from somewhere to buy something, we should be worried about that. And the same thing. So let's think in a wider setting. So that, and the last thing is that I think we are supposed to form partnership, which we don't form. If you start a startup and you have a skill to break some state and you need some expertise, bring me in as a partner. But we don't think of partnership. Everybody is thinking of himself. We are too individualistic and too selfish, and that concept is not good. I always tell people that I think investing for years. But the only good thing I learned is that they develop well, they work as a team 2 seconds. So you see, if we start thinking of working as a team, but the startups our idea about startups is that I want to start it alone. But we start thinking of partnership and company and those things. 3, 4 people, you have an engineering background, I have ICT background, you have accounting background, let's come together and do it. That also help us.
All right. Thank you very much. Good to make it clarity. Me, as a person, I'm totally against startup selling completely their businesses. That is my personal view. But if you remember what I said, the communication is that is it not better to own 2% of $3 billion worth company than to own 0% of it? So if you start it, yes, be a Ghanaian. You start it. If there's a possibility of you even giving 99% out to whosoever, own some. That is my message to you. Be part of it. Let the ownership, let the origin come from Ghana, so that one day we can also see that this is a Ghanaian thing and we have it. That is the whole thing.